Hello everybody, and welcome back to Before You Depart. Our friend Maury is not having a good, he's not been having a very good time this entire time. He could just be enjoying his day with that wolfer, and instead, he's being melodramatic. I get it, I understand, but come on, sir. I ran. Without a body or energy to waste, I ran as fast as I wanted and never slowed down. The world was a blur, a blitz of color and light. No, he can't. He can't do this to me. It can't end this way. The life I lived, I left nothing behind but regret and suffering. I don't deserve any of this. Just please, let me exist. Maury! You can't run! His voice came from all directions. I couldn't tell from where from. All I could do was keep running. Get away from me! Oh, look at him. Look at the pupper. Look at him go. I twisted around and dashed the other way. There has to be somewhere. Maury, please! Don't make this harder than it needs to be. Stop following me. I have to run. Somewhere that's safe. He's behind me, I can feel it. The petals, they dance in the corners of my vision. I have to run. I have to get out of here. I have to escape. Please, God. Oh. Look at the pupper. That's loud in the levels. Here, let me turn that down just a little bit. Stop. Stop this at once. I told you. There was no outrunning me. This goes no further. Do you understand? Why? Why does it have to be like this? It's just how it is. It's time. Aww. It was pure silence. Not a hushed murmur, but rather total, engulfing, absolute silence. There was the water was so still it looked solid. There was no wind to brush the flowers that dotted the landscape. No sound of birds chirping or insects buzzing. Memento offered his paw and I took it. We walked closer to the wall. It was soft, yet I felt as though no force on earth could sever this grasp. Its grasp, that's what it says. Serve its grasp? Sever? Sever its grasp. I got there, guys. The boards were silent as we strode across. Okay. Not even the faintest thumbing of wood. Silence. It was pure silence. Memento turned to me and sighed. Well, my friend, this is it. I approached the wall, brushed my hand against the petals. They danced around the tips of my fingers, but I couldn't feel them. I retracted my hand and the petals receded into the splash of red. Looking up, the wall extended far, far into the sky. At both sides, they stretched beyond the horizon toward infinity. You may have a seat here. You can take as long as you like. Thank you. Yeah. I took a seat on the bench nearby and simply watched the petals ripple across the wall. I've had those who spent hours just staring. Time doesn't move here. It's quite beautiful, is it not? Memento. Tell me. Yes. When the last organism dies, what becomes of you? Eventually all life in the universe will be extinguished at some point, yes? When the universe collapses in on itself, heat death, I believe it's called. I have never given that much thought. I suppose that we Reapers may disappear as well. And what of before? Where were you before all life first sprang from carbon? Memento approached the flowers and gently produced a long, gorgeous lily from it. The petals radiate in the deepest, most brilliant red. Its stem, lithe, like a silk scarf, encircled his finger. Memento placed the flower in his lap. Where were you before you were born, Mori? Do you recall that? He said, staring back at me with a distant expression. You've shown me, Mori, more than I could ever have hoped for. I know none of this is easy, but let me impart some perspective that may comfort you. Perhaps it may help you accept what's to come. Memento sat right beside me and tenderly placed a paw on my shoulder. You went through eternity once. What's another one to you? Well, life is just an impossibility thin line between two forevers. But relative to that thin line, the experience varies wildly. Some get to be wealthy beyond their wildest dreams, to control and shape the world, and be right in the annals of time. Is that how that's right? Right? Remembered and celebrated for generations. Others, well, die in their 30s miserable, alone and forgotten. We all end up in the same place, and we all come from the same place, but that thin line will always be unequal. Some just get to be happier, and that's it. So, why couldn't I have been happy? It's so unfair. Memento stood silently and stared into the wall. Perhaps it is. Perhaps that inequality is just a fundamental truth of the universe. And just am I. Just as I am, sorry. I stood and faced the wall. I think I'm ready. Are you sure? There's still time to... Memento, please. Memento bit his lip in a bitter expression before stepping aside, allowing me to approach. Time felt as though it had slowed to a crawl. 1 step, 2 step, 3. My nose was now grazing the petals of the wall. They danced and flickered in and out, as if assuring me that everything would be fine, that everything would be okay. No smell, no sensation, nothing. I took one last breath and... Wait! I felt a paw seize my hand firmly. Just wait! 1 moment! Memento? I felt a pair of cool, fuzzy arms wrap around me. I'm sorry, Mori. Was he sobbing? I'm sorry for everything. That you had to live like that. That you had to die like that. All of this, it's so unfair. Why? Why did you suffer so much? And this is all you get in the end? This is all that awaits you and everyone else in this world? I've spent so long detached from you humans. Your lives, a foreign concept. But now, what is this? This feeling inside me? It hurts. It hurts so much. The wolf sobbed deeply into my chest. Memento. He bawled, howls piercing the silence. Why does it have to hurt? I held Memento close and rubbed the back of his head. It sucks, I know. Believe me, I know more than anyone. I hated that it has to end this way, Memento. But you won't remember me. In 1,000 years, I'll just be another one of the bunch. It's okay. I'm just not important. No, I don't want to forget you. I don't want to forget anyone. The people I've led here, their smiles, their sorrows. I understand. I understand now the injustice of it all. You and everyone else. I don't want forever. I don't want to change in 1,000 or 1,000,000 years into someone completely different. I don't want to not love anymore. I betrayed your trust. I deceived you. And to lead you here after everything that's happened. He was inconsolable. I've never seen anyone cry so harshly. His voice hoarse with addled wailing and screams of tears that splattered the ground. Just let me go, and you can forget all about this all. Memento, I'm tired. If there is nothingness, then fine. At least it stops. You raised and dashed my hopes, but hey, it doesn't matter now, does it? Memento started to calm down and look toward me. I know that I must. He wipes his tears off with his tail and takes a deep breath inward. Mori, if it means anything. Memento drew closer to me. May I ask you one more thing? Just one more thing. Before you depart. Roll credits. No, what is it? Can you teach me how to dance? What? Before I know it, the world melted around me once again. Aw. This is... What? We're in space. To my right, galaxies light years away. To my left, planets and moons colored purple, blue, green, and silver danced around brilliant nebulas. It was a tornado of red petals, spinning and swimming like a school of tropical fishes through the sea of stars. Memento, where is this? Where the star went. Her home. Her wonderful home. There were no bounds, nothing keeping me grounded. I twirled around, and a plume of petals surrounded me. Aw. Memento floated up up towards me, flowers now erupting from his tail. He slid a paw on my shoulder, another in hand. Like this? I looked into his eyes, radiating with wonder. One last chance. One final moment. No. Wow, okay. There's a little papa face. Oh, like this. Memento took to the choreography quickly. Our stage, a galaxy, our audience, the stars. The memories of the waltz returned to me immediately, as though I had just practiced them yesterday. But this time, I felt confident, more fluid, more alive than any of my previous performances. Memento and I danced across the cosmos, our gazes locked into each other's. This feeling... my heart, my chest. Chills, fluttering. It's all so much. Is this what you humans call romance? Is this love? I simply stared at the wolf and smiled. He was certainly no Fred as... what is his name? His movements were sloppy, and he wouldn't stop jittering. At one point, Memento tripped over my feet, and we tumbled together into a pool of glittering stars. The stars were warm, and Memento's body was like a heavy blanket weighing down on me. Despite the slip-up, Neither of us could shake the smile that were plastered on our faces. We laughed together before Memento picked me up again, and we continued the dance. Why can't we just fade into the stars and dance for all eternity? The waltz must end, Memento. The show must stop. Otherwise, why would we cherish it? This one wonderful moment, together. We progressed into the next step, and the next. The time for the finale was approaching, yet we savored every moment of our dance. As we ramped up to the conclusion, as the final steps approached, it all stopped. Is that it? No. There's one last step. And what is it? Aw. I can hold your hand if you want. It won't make you disappear too, will it? Memento shook his head. No, nothing can. Thank you, Memento. Thank you for being with me. Memento grinned. It's what I do. It's just how I am. I simply smiled back at him and rested my head on his chest. It was warm, for once. The wolf was actually warm. Oh. We both stepped forward and plunged into the flowers, sorry. Aw. Aw. The end? Aw. This was a real cute game, guys. It's short, it gets to its little point, has a wonderful theme. It's all I can really ask for. Oh, do I have to... Oh. Oh, hello there. Hi! It's me, Bowser, one of the developers. Oh, hello! This story was made for the May Wolf Furry Novel Game Jam. Is that a thing? Huh. If you have some time, please check out some of the other awesome submissions made by other developers. This story was created by Team Lycoris. Okay. We're 5 passionate visual novel developers who wanted to come together and create a kick-ass story for this game jam. It was very nice. If you liked our story, please go check out the other projects we've worked on. Well, you heard them, guys. Okay. Cetus is the author of our story. He's also the author and developer of Ico. Ico? It's a 90s mecha anime-inspired furry VN. Oh. I can't do names, guys. That guy drew the art, they're developing, writing, and illustrating faster than light. Okay. It's queer furry space opera. Okay. Oh, these guys. Okay. I remember that game. I played the demo of it a while back. Bowser, that's me, did the coding and programming for this project. I'm the author and developer of chord progression. Okay. One day I'll get back to that. One day. Okay. He made the UI and psychic connection clear. Okay. I am familiar with some of these games. Have not played them, obviously. They're not on the channel. Last but not least, it was our musician. The music was very nice. Nice compositions. He's composed for Distant Travels and Ocean Avenue. Oh, okay. For being our test audience. Okay. Oh, yep. While you're there, take a moment to do a rating. Well, you heard him, guys. Gotta go there. Give him a 5-star, I think that's what they do over on Itch. Thank you for taking the time to enjoy our art. It was wonderful. Always love this kind of stuff. This was a passion project that took a ton of time and effort, and we're all incredibly proud of what we made. Please take a moment to tell someone you care about that you love them today. You never know when they'll be gone. Do I call my parents after this? Probably not. I can't do that. They're on like the opposite side of the world at the moment. So it would be rude to call them at this point, at this time of day. Take care, everyone. Yeah, thank you for making the game. It was really nice. Well, everyone, I don't want to keep you all too long, so I do hope that you all enjoyed this playthrough. And I'll see you guys around. Have a good day, everyone.